Yeah. So as I was saying when we finished up, I think we kind of turned it into a tradition where I say goodbye, guys. You say goodbye, guys, and Tim says peace to get that on the back of the State of Atlanta shirts that we sell.
Yeah, I gathered. I said it was a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Did you think
I'm
I
just
didn't
restating.
understand?
I'm just restating that for everybody else that's listening. Welcome back,
Oh,
guys.
we're
It's
playing.
last call.
I see.
There you go.
I didn't realize we started. You got me this time.
I gotcha. Sorry before Tim even logged in. I guess
I know,
he's
that's what I was actually very confused about. And then when I logged in, you were just like, I thought your screen was frozen until I saw your eyes like vaguely going back and forth like you were reading something. And I was like, oh God, he's just sitting like very still.
I'm doing my Drax impersonation. I'm so still you can't see me.
Drax the Destroyer.
Drax the Destroyer. So, all right. So
Are we doing Moon Knight then? Is that what we're doing? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we can talk about Moon Knight. Well, we can have Moon Knight, but we can talk about our little Twitter exchange first. I thought it was hilarious. So there was some bill passed in Atlanta or some new legislation in Atlanta. Tim, Ryan, you probably know more about this than I do about Airbnbs.
Yeah.
So I guess
all short-term rentals, they just like clamp down on them.
Yeah, so you can't like have more than two, and you've got to live in one, or whatever.
Yeah, and you got to be a resident of Atlanta, and there's I think there's a license that you have to get from them, and
you pay an annual fee.
Yeah, a whole slew of things that they did.
I'm pretty sure I oppose all of it. I haven't read enough about it, but I'm sure that I oppose everything about it. However, somebody really took issue with it, and was basically trying to rip on the city of Atlanta, talking about how they didn't want tourism or something based off of this, and they tagged us, state of Atlanta versus city of Atlanta. So this person is obviously from Louisiana or something.
Well, he didn't take kindly to you accusing him of that.
Yeah, so I said that I said something along the lines of, if you're from any part of Louisiana or Statesboro, we don't want your ilk around here. And they didn't like the word ilk and claimed to not be from Louisiana. And then replied,
the profile said DC for what it's worth.
Oh, did it say DC? Okay. Yeah. I looked, but they had 6 followers. I'm not too worried about.
I mean, but a more wretched hive of scum and villainy, you know.
Exactly. DC. That's too complimentary. Oh, DC. Yeah. No, DC is fine. I thought you were talking about Louisiana again.
No, DC.
Yeah. Because I want to go to Mos Eisley. I do not want to go to any part of Louisiana.
It's fun to go to, but it's still like full of shit and like not the greatest place in the world, and it's full of like thieves and violent murderers. So
anyhow, the guy encouraged all of his he said if anybody from the state of Atlanta ever buys anything from his company, he will not ship it to them because he doesn't want to do business with us. And he called out the Twitter handler of the account and all this kind of stuff.
Handler, he has like 34 followers, and it's not clear what his business is, because I was tempted to buy something. Like I looked and I was like, what can I buy from this person?
I think I looked, he only had 6 followers. We may have pumped him up and gotten him some more followers if he's at 34.
Nice.
I really want. So this was going on at night when I was pretty buzzed up and having a good time out with some friends. And the next morning I was ready just to start going again, but I didn't say anything. I wanted to be like, I'm sorry that your 6 followers are gonna know not to order anything from Atlanta or go to Atlanta.
You stopped drinking at that point, so you're like, no, it's not worth it.
No, I really wanted to do it, but time had passed. It was the next day, but I thought it was hilarious.
We could still come back tomorrow and just start adding to
it. don't even try to like defend it and be like, by the way, dude, check out who this account is.
Have you canceled? Just be like, have you canceled all your orders yet?
Yeah, could you let us know what business you actually work for so we can encourage everybody in Atlanta to not order from you?
Since you're going to cancel it anyway.
Exactly.
New policy: people in Atlanta are not allowed to order from you.
Whatever you sell from
that's
DC.
That's the new law.
the new ordinance in Atlanta.
Yeah, you know, good riddance. You're not allowed to ship here to the state of Atlanta.
Exactly.
I'm like, does the guy really? That.
So when we first started the podcast, and I posted out on some Sunbelt stuff about state of Atlanta, one of the comments were like, Atlanta's not a state. So this person is dumber than that person. Like that person understood that Atlanta's not a state. This person doesn't know what a state municipality, a town, a
Wait,
village, a city is.
wait. We named our podcast State of Atlanta, and Atlanta's not even a state.
We're working on it, man. We're gonna actually beat
man.
DC.
I thought
We're
we
gonna
were
beat
onto
DC
something.
to statehood. We're gonna
No,
beat
we're
DC to
getting
statehood.
you into government so you can fix everything.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. This will serve as my announcement. I'm
Yes,
going to
there
be
you go.
running against Ryan Graham for lieutenant governor.
Whoa! Where's the
No,
breaking
I'm all
news?
That is the exact same picture of you I've seen on every one of your
Yeah, dude.
political
Consistency's key.
Yes, you'll be that guy running for office when you're like 60 years old, still posting the picture of you in your 30s.
It's from 4 years ago too. It's great.
Yeah. Is that when you ran for
Public Service
the
Commission.
public service commissioner?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Why not, man? I look better in that picture than I do now. Why not use it? And like, I don't have to go out and get another get more photography. I already have it.
Does your political campaign Tinder profile also say that you're like 6'2" and 180 pounds and
Tinder
you like
profile.
surfing and?
Yeah. No, not surfing.
What about his Bumble profile?
Oh man.
Political Bumble profile. This is just getting the name out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? These are good ideas, though. I'm taking notes.
Hey, these are my campaign ideas. This is what I'm doing as I run against you.
Instead of running against me, can you just be my campaign manager?
Yeah, I don't
and
think you
manage
want
his
that at all.
social. Manage his Tinder profile. Meet me
I
here.
I can barely manage our own social. I don't think I can manage Ryan's
I was
social.
gonna say I'm doing all right. Your boy's verified. All right.
You are,
I
congrats.
got a blue check mark.
Blue check
I meant to-
mark.
I meant to actually mention that in the episode. Yeah, congrats, blue check mark. Look at you, you're official.
Yeah, I'm famous. I'm basically like the most important people on earth.
You're basically Elon Musk.
You can never
Yeah.
leave the state of Georgia though.
Why?
I looked at the how to get blue check marked
The
verified
terms and
and
conditions.
terms and conditions, and if you ever change your username, then you lose your verification. So if
I
you go,
see, and I'm Graham for GA.
you're Graham for GA. So I mean, unless
Yeah.
you unless you moved somewhere and they have a general assembly and you're running for general assembly,
I could
Then you could
move
be
to Georgia, the country.
do they abbreviate it the same way?
They will once I get there.
And that's the platform I'm running on.
Let's be like America and abbreviate this country like the state.
Graham for GA, and sometimes KY.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, no.
Wow!
Graham for America. You should have changed that before. Did you apply for verification status? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Make America Graham again.
Yeah, and it was nice because I had to prove that I was running for office by submitting 5 news articles that were talking about me running for office, and it was easy to find, which was cool.
I'm going to create new Twitter accounts, marshmallow for GA and chocolate for GA, and we can be the s'mores for GA.
Oh boy!
That's a
gonna be my
fantastic idea.
Like every
Yeah,
time I post, are you gonna like just insert yourself?
Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Like Graham is trying to keep the white and the black down. He's trying to smother them.
Lord. Come on, guys.
This is great. No, this is see, as campaign manager
And primary opponent.
and primary campaign manager and primary
Campaign manager and primary opponent.
That's awesome.
Uh,
Yes,
This
yes,
is how State
yes.
of Atlanta runs things. Where are we going? Where are we coming from?
So, how State Atlanta runs things? Would we be called statists?
You know, I've given our name lots of thought in regards to my political ideology, and I don't care. I don't care.
No, you don't care. You
I don't care.
Mm.
So
Anyway,
I'm
What
missing the
else we
NFL.
Moon
I'm
Knight.
missing the NFL draft party on Thursday
What's the NFL draft party?
Why are you missing a party?
because
Never mind.
Kim's sick,
No.
so I gotta stick around here with the kiddos.
They
So
love
there's
draft parties. Take them.
Ugh. When does it even start? It starts probably like at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or something.
Yeah, it's pretty late. I thought.
Yeah, that's like well past their bedtime, and don't like bring. They're like demons. You keep them out past a certain hour, and they just turn into.
But the draft is boring.
Yeah, but you have a party at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with all your friends. It's a lot of fun. Like the last time I went, hung out. Brian Finneran was like, "Hey, dude, can you watch my beer?" I'm like, "I have a picture with you and me at the Villanova game against Georgia State."
Okay.
And he's like, "Yeah, can you watch my beer?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll watch your beer for you, dude. It's cool."
Did you roofie him?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. The
Nice.
next
Did you go
day he
home
was
with him?
not.
Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah. Next day he was not good on 680 The Fan in the morning show. He was a little late there and a little groggy.
Nice.
Brian Finneran was actually one of my favorite players back in his day.
Who's Brian
with the
Finneran?
Falcons. Brian Finneran. He was a wide receiver for the
Brian?
Falcons.
For the
Brian
Falcons.
Finneran. Yeah.
Hmm.
Brian Finneran. Yeah. He's on. Is it 680? He's on 680.
I think so.
I think
In
I
the morning and
remember you getting a picture with him and me not knowing who he was then.
Yeah, he was the white receiver for the Falcons during
How
that
come
time
he
period.
was? Is he a Georgia State fan? Was he there for 680 or was he
No,
there just
Villanova.
like?
He went to Villanova. We were playing Villanova.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Cool.
they actually. It was actually kind of a cool thing they did. But this was like year 2 or 3 of Georgia State, and we were playing Villanova, and Georgia State set up like a huge stage out there in that orange lot that we tailgated in, and Ben and Brian Finneran and somebody else had like a pregame show
I remember
up
that.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm like, I think that was like awesome, like seeing Ben up there and barely knowing the guy at all, but like obviously he was covering Georgia State and everything. I was like, wow, we're getting this stage, like getting a stage, an actual legit stage, scaffolding, everything set up for that was awesome. We've never done it since then.
No, they were doing concerts when we were in the blue lot. Most games, I thought.
Yeah, I thought
down
so.
like just down the street from like down in the bottom part of the blue lot from us. We just never went down there.
No, a
No
bunch of
reason
kids.
to. Yeah.
But they were doing concerts and stuff for every game, I think.
Well, this was not down there.
Yeah.
So, well, they did concerts when we moved to the new stadium. There were concerts out there on the. My lights just
Whoa.
went off in my house.
That's weird. That
Huh?
everything else is fine.
No, it's the timer.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't know actually how to do it. My wife said all that kind of stuff. So
At 10 o'clock, she's just like, fuck your lights.
Done.
it's just when they go off.
You should start tweeting back at that guy right now. I'm sure he'll respond.
Got those on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that changed a lot. That's way better.
Kitchen. Look at that. Apparently, I do have all this stuff on my phone. All right, cool. I'm back.
You never left. It was just really bad radio for a little while.
Yeah. Opposed to all that great radio that we do normally.
Hey, some people like us. It's weird. I don't get it, but they do. All right.
We like those people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we like the people that like us. I don't know. There's probably people that like us that we don't like.
So
Not
can
that-
you-
I think there's people
there's
that
probably-
listen to us that don't like us.
No, there's probably no. I'm saying there's probably people that listen to us
Southern people.
who I
Granger.
yes. Statesboro does end up in one of our higher listened to
I'm
cities. on our
sure
stat.
they're going to listen this week because of the arena.
Oh, I'll if I remember, I'll make sure to put something in the Twitter post about announcing the episode
Discuss
about
the
talking about.
arena.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
drive
sure
them in.
Can
yeah.
you imagine how livid our fan base would be if that was our arena?
I thought about that, our reaction, but for us, we're used to fucking things up. I forgot we were on last call. We're used to fucking things up, so it'd be kind of like, oh, we GSU'd it again. There we go, the state way.
True.
So I'm running for office, and my Twitter is mostly political stuff. But there is a Georgia Southern guy who likes a lot of my stuff, and
You
even
should
when I
block
talk shit, he's like fine with it, and I'm like, he just knows.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
He just
I
knows
did
what's
go
up.
onto Reddit today. So I went to college basketball on Reddit to see if anybody posted it. But I guess maybe we should post it because the Southern fans were so embarrassed by this thing. They didn't even post it on there about their new basketball arena. So then I wasn't sure because I think someone on Panther Talking made a comment about seeing comments on Reddit about this thing, and maybe it was on the Southern subreddit. I don't know, but I just searched Georgia Southern and like to find out like what would come up, if I could find something about their thing, and all that came up was they were technically not safe for work posts, but there's no nudity or anything. But it was just different places where people have posted Georgia Southern girls in bikinis or sorority girl posts and stuff like that. Like literally that was all that came up from Georgia Southern.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the girls were attractive, but that's how they give you their diseases.
But if the picture was scratch and sniff,
oh yeah, you would not do that at all. We do not want smell-o-vision.
you're like, turn it off.
I mean, I will say I was super curious about what they were going to get for $55 million, because I was like, all right, it's cheaper to build there. Ours was 85. It's got to be at least that good.
You'd think.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The outside picture doesn't look horrible. It looks like a building.
No, it's fine.
It's
And,
whatever.
I actually don't like the outside of our new one. I think it looks
sexy.
a big gray box.
I like that blue accent and those blue windows. I think it looks awesome.
There's
I really like.
It's not easy to see. That doesn't.
I was talking to somebody at the announcement for Coach Hayes, and I was like, I really like it. And the comment was like, those blue accents, and they really. I think it's sharp. I really like it a lot. And then especially when you get that picture of it where it has the flame, like right the Olympic flame right behind it. I mean, I think it's great. You see it more than I do.
I think at night it'll look better when they get the blue neon and have that lit. I think it'll look really nice.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. I hope so, because right now it's just a big gray box. And I was thinking like lettering and stuff. Like once they actually, because like other buildings on campus have like signs on them,
It'll have
once they get the lettering up there and stuff.
According to the renderings, it will have the GSU flame on there. I don't know how much.
The Georgia State logo, the Georgia State University logo, not like any. Yeah. Yes. Good. I think that'll look good.
The academic flame, yeah, and I'm sure. Yeah. According to the renderings, at least, and I'm sure there'll be Pantherhead stuff like street side. Like you won't see it,
sure.
on the building, but you'll see it like as you walk around.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
You got to make sure everyone knows it's an academic building. Yeah.
We should get a cool cool Panther statue like the Falcons have at Mercedes-Benz.
But like 1/10 of scale.
You don't like it?
It's fine.
No, it's cool, man.
They put so much pride into that whole thing. It's fine.
It's neat. It's nice. It's cool. It looks like you can't touch it though, or else you'd like cut yourself.
That's what you like about
it.
it.
Does kind of look like that.
It's cool.
It's fine.
It's like redneck cool. And like
okay, there you go.
And like cool redneck cool. Not like I'm making fun of it. It's like some redneck cool is cool, and this is like cool redneck cool.
I mean, I don't hate. Go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
I was going to say, speaking of rednecks, the architectural company that did the Southern's design made sure to put one person standing watching the game in overalls. So
yeah, I saw that. He was. I was like, he's not even wearing like Georgia Southern colors or anything. They were just like, let's just put someone in overalls here because they're Statesboro.
Overalls, someone in a wheelchair.
The wheelchair. You gotta have the inclusivity of the disabled in there.
It's to brag about the accessibility of the building.
Yeah, it's because it's one floor. That was their dig at us. They're like, there's no escalator in this building. You can roll right in. And I don't mean that demeaning to anybody in a wheelchair. I'm making fun of Georgia Southern, not people in wheelchairs. Yeah. Some of my best friends are in wheelchairs. Actually, I got one, and we're not best friends, but he's close.
I do still hope that you walk into the new convocation center on the 3rd floor.
I don't think there will be a 3rd floor.
You have to dig down.
I hope the floor that you walk in on is just called the 3rd floor.
Oh, call it 3rd floor.
Yeah, like buildings skip the 13th. We'll just skip the 1st and 2nd.
Yeah. Well, that's what DJ should have done with naming the entrance. Called the 3rd floor entrance.
Yeah. What did he do? Put his name on it?
I'd assume so. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Duh.
Big GJ's big entrance.
Whoa.
Oh.
I don't know. What do you name your entrance? Just your name?
Your name.
Your last name?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Nobody's gonna know. People are gonna be like, go to the east entrance.
Who the hell's that guy? Somebody from
And it's gonna say
New York.
whatever the hell DJ's last name is.
We're all trying
Yep.
to say we can't pronounce
It's
it.
a, it's a mouthful. It's a mouthful.
I can't pronounce either of his names. I think that's why he goes by DJ.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was something. I mean, I guess it had to have been something besides DJ. I've never seen what his name is.
Yeah, when he bought his, we were talking about an individual person on here.
Yeah, we don't need to do it on the
We're
podcast.
talking about an
Okay.
engine.
But, yeah, he bought us ticket to the bus to Auburn. I was kind of like,
He looked at it like, what?
I was
You're
like,
like,
oh,
who
cool,
is
someone I
this?
don't know. And like, wait, nope, I know who that is. Yeah. Oh no. Speaking of that, actually made me think about the bus. Made me think of something. So one of the things that Coach Elliott told me at the Imaginarium stop on the spring tour was he believes the South Carolina game is going to be a night game.
Yeah.
And as far as doing that's the one thing that makes me apprehensive about doing the bus.
Why?
Well, so at least to the company I went through last time, I have the driver for 15 hours. So it's 3 hours there, it's 3 hours back, 4 hours for the game. We're at 10 hours. So that's additional 5 hours for, load, unload, pregame, whatever. So it's not a lot. So we're talking about if we get there, we can't get there earlier than 3 o'clock for a 7 o'clock kick. I know a lot of people are going to want to get up there early and pregame and tailgate and all that kind of stuff. Or we pay extra to have 2 drivers, but then that's a bigger cost for the whole deal.
Yeah, we can work through the details offline.
You can drive the bus. How
but
about
that? Maybe up there, definitely not on the way back.
I mean, we don't have to pregame a ton because the drive there is a pregame. I mean, that's the tailgate.
That's true.
So
yeah, it's true. So figure if we get there at 3, then we could leave at noon. That's not bad. But then the hard part is if the game ends at 10, 11, getting back at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Whew.
As long as we can stop at Waffle House, I don't care.
There's plenty on the way. There may be a Buc-ee's on the way back too.
Man, that's where I went today for my campaign event. Was all the way up to the Buc-ee's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What'd you get?
I got gas.
Don't say nothing. Just gas?
Did you
I
go
didn't go
inside?
in.
You didn't go inside. You got to go inside a Buc-ee's.
I've been now.
Okay.
Yeah. I went in. I got a sandwich. I thought their sauce sweetened everything a little bit too much. They clearly put a ton of sugar in it, and it was not bad. It was good. It was really good for the price for sure. I think it was $7.50 for a brisket sandwich, and that's solid.
I got some sandwich. Forget which sandwich it was. When at that, so the Buc-ee's going to Memphis. It's it's like 15 miles before you get to Birmingham. And then, so going to Memphis, you go basically to Birmingham. You hop on 65 north, 65 north. You hop on 65 north for 6 miles before you hop on I-22 to go straight into Memphis. I could not make it to I-22 without stopping to go shit my brains out.
Oh, from Buc-ee's.
From Buc-ee's. I got my sandwich. I was like, we got to stop. This is not working.
I got a sliced brisket sandwich and a pulled pork sandwich, and it was way too much food. I ate it all anyway. But again, I think the sauce is just very sweet.
Yeah,
it's not bad. It's just it is what it is. And the pulled pork was $6.50, which is price is right. I'll tell you what. If you need to stop and get a barbecue sandwich, so it's a good place to stop.
Did you walk around and look at the place? Because they literally have.
We lost Izzy. She wanted to go to the bathroom by herself, and we let her, and then we moved because we're dumb.
Oh yeah, I know. I let Coop go to the bathroom by herself when it was just me, and but it was fine because I had to go pee. So I was able to go in there and run in and piss real quick, and came back and I stood right outside the women's restroom.
I thought we had our eyes on the entrance, and we were paying, and I guess we did not have our eyes on the entrance.
Oh yeah, now I was like, I will be right here. If you do not see me, you stay right here until I come back. So
she went back to where we were standing before and found an adult that was in a uniform, and they called us, and then they found Laurie looking insane. The mom who's lost her kid.
Oh shit, we lost Carter in our house this weekend.
What?
We lost her in the house for I was out working. So Kim was doing something installing one of those smart doorbells, or a new smart doorbell. I was out in the backyard working doing yard work, and Kim calls me and she's like, "I can't find Carter," and I'm like, "You can't find Carter?" "I can't find Carter," and I'm like, "All right, I'm coming." So immediately my first reaction is look in the pool, and she wasn't there.
Check.
I
Good.
I checked it 5 more times before we found her, just to make sure.
Yep,
And
that's a good spot to check.
yeah. And I even got in the car and started like driving down the street. Like, did she just like walk out of the house and decide to like walk to school or something? I don't know. Yeah, no, she had told Kim she was going to go upstairs and take a nap, and that was the last Kim saw of her. And then we found her inside of a closed toy box, sleeping.
Wow.
I'll send you guys a picture.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you did that. Take a picture.
I guess she didn't say where she was going to go sleep.
No, and she was more so. Of course, Kim has to rip her out of the toy box and hug on her and love on her and miss you, blah 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 blah. And of course, she's just kind of like groggy, like, why did you wake me
did
up?
she wake
She's
her
like,
up?
I was asleep. I told you I was asleep.
Yeah. But it was a solid 15-20 minutes where we could not find her.
Yeah, but still, like, I think my gut reaction like would be to not wake up the child.
I don't know if I would have if I found her, but Kim's the one that found her. So
That's hilarious.
Just woke her ass up.
The good news is that there's holes in the side, so there's airflow.
yeah, it wasn't like she wasn't like in a Tupperware box.
Did you ask her why she wanted to fall asleep inside the toy chest box?
She didn't have a response. Well, so we asked her back. We asked her when it happened, and she was so groggy she didn't really have a response to us at all.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, for anybody listening that has kids, if you lose them, look in the toy box.
And
they
the
may
pool.
just be there. I think it's a good way to close out last call. I gotta pee anyways.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week about whatever the hell comes up with Georgia State news. Right?
Yeah. Something's
Say
got to
goodbye,
come up,
guys.
right? We keep
it happens every week. There's something
keep
every
figuring
week.
it out. We did all right. I think we did all right this time. We didn't even talk about Moon Knight or smoked meats, which is good for us. It was
Right,
good.
it is very good.
It
Very
was good. And then in the episode we went for 40 minutes. Solid.
Yep.
It's okay. We did all right.
I
We got
mean,
a title.
if you take out the 4 minutes of wine talk at the beginning, we were right on right on pace. So
Why would you take that out? The wine talk's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't count that, then we were
Why would you
solid.
count it? I don't understand.
Okay, I got to pee. Stop talking. All right, say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.